What's new, crew? Today I am taking you guys along for a really average day here on the homestead, doing all of the things kind of in prep for garden season. If you're new, we live in zone 4B, so even though it is May, it's not quite time for us to put a lot of plants in the ground yet, at least not vegetables. So this video is a lot of spring prep work and just getting some perennial things in the ground and figuring out all of the locations where veggies are going to go because we're planting a little bit differently this year. So the day starts, of course, by feeding and watering all of the things, all of the chickens, all the chicks, all of the ducks. This has become significantly easier lately now that everybody is out in the coop and everybody is in one spot and we don't have successions of different animals in different locations in different brooder boxes. So this task has become much easier and much more pleasant in the last coming week. We are borrowing my brother-in-law's tractor for the weekend. Today's day number 2. I didn't film it all yesterday because I was not outside helping at all yesterday. I was tackling other projects, painting and trying to finish off some other things before baby's here. That being said, yesterday Joe took the tractor and dropped all of these fresh wood chips that we have, some fresh mulch, all around the trees around the front that we planted last year. Plus a couple weekends ago, Joe and I planted a couple maple trees and he dropped them back here. So I'm going to pull the wood chips away from the base of these pine trees. I have some helpers with me this morning. The kids are all out here. It's really nice out. It's supposed to be a good day for this. So Joe's still sleeping. It's like 8 o'clock. I'm gonna let him sleep and hopefully I can get these wood chip trees taken care of while he's getting some extra rest because he was working really hard and really long yesterday. So now it's my turn. I'm gonna try to finish off at least this project, that way by the time he wakes up he's excited that at least this is done. Making sure that these bottom branches are pulled out underneath the wood chips. And then we're just gonna make a little, like a circle around it.
Okay.
So that the wood chips don't get, the branches in the tree can still
Grow. And we did that exact thing for all of the pine trees that we planted last year and just needed to be remulched. And these brand new maple trees, we got an array of colors of these maple trees, some purple, orange, yellow, red, and even some silver-ish maple trees. And these just need to be mulched for the first time. All of the trees are taken care of, which feels great. I got those projects knocked off the list before Joe even woke up, which feels great. And it didn't take that long because London offered to help me, which is great. And my toddler is very happily running around the yard with a ice cream bucket picking dandelions. So that always that always helps. I am loading in all of our different starts and stuff that we got from the greenhouse into the bed of the truck with a shovel. I'm going to get the back of the truck loaded and we're gonna head out to the orchard and I'm gonna start seeing if I can find spots for things, start picking things out. One thing that Joe wanted me to do today while we were out in the orchard was figure out where all of our vegetables are going, because for the first time this year we're doing a real full permaculture orchard. All the veggies are going to go in the orchard this year instead of in the garden. Mine is just a couple things that are going to go in the raised beds, like our root vegetables. So I think that's what I'm going to go do now, is go over there, load up, and just start using the good old noggin and figuring out where everything's going to go, the cattle panels, all that stuff. It was all hands on deck this day while the kids kind of just like ran around the yard. They helped when they wanted to or when we were doing a project that they were interested in. But while I was tackling some things, Joe and Cleo were working on the coop, cleaning that out, and she was mostly just playing on the tractor and stuff. But of course, in this clip, she's actually in the coop after most of the nastiness was out of there. But we put that milk board down. That's what that white sheeting is in the base of our coop. And it makes it so easy to clean out with a shovel. And we just spray it out with the hose, leave everything open, give it a couple hours to dry, and we are able to throw some new straw down. And it takes maybe 30 minutes to clean this 22-foot coop, which is so amazing. It's the best. I can't even give you the amount of words on how much I love this box trailer coop because of how easy it is to clean. While they were working on those things, Joe had dropped me a whole
bunch of wood chips on top of a raised bed that I planted with asparagus and some strawberries. I planted these in probably about a week and a half ago. I did not film that process, but I did share it on Instagram. And I just needed to get them covered with some either wood chips or some straw. I chose wood chips because that's what we have in plenty right now. And we are going to fence it off, net it over to keep all of the birds and all of the rabbits and all of the deer out of it. But that is going to be a project for another day. After that, I moved on to mulching our new raspberries here. And you can see Cleo loves to walk on the wood chips. So I was just showing her, like, look, there are berries here. We don't walk in the wood chips. And then she decided that she would rather go help Dad plant berries instead of playing in the wood chips, which was totally fine. So while I am kind of moving these wood chips around and pulling them away from the base of our raspberry plants here, just like we did with all of our trees, Joe is planting all of those berries and all of those starts that we got that are perennials, either perennial flowers or perennial berries. He is planting those kind of around the trees in the orchard. And we are getting all of that stuff in the ground. And that's kind of everything that we were able to tackle today. More videos to come, but this was just a really average day of projects and things. Of course, we had to do other things. This was a Sunday, so we had to cut it off early and make sure that everybody was ready for school the next day and Joe was ready for work and all the things. But that's what we were able to accomplish, and so grateful we had the tractor. Videos to come are planting a year's worth of onions and potatoes, doing that fencing project we were talking about, and very soon in the next week or two, we will be planting all of our starts, going to the greenhouse, picking up some things that either didn't work for us that we started ourselves, or that we just naturally buy from the Amish greenhouse by us for vegetables, getting all of those in and figuring out how the permaculture orchard is really going to work for us long term, which is really exciting. We get to see the full vision kind of coming together this year. And I'm hoping to do a little bit of a homestead update tour, maybe along with that first garden tour, because a lot of things have changed that I haven't been filming along the way. So I would love to give you guys an update of basically some spring projects we've been working on that you guys didn't get to see here. Little clips here and there of all of those things. And I hope wherever you guys are, you are having a fantastic day. Thanks for taking time to hang out with me. I know it's a short video today, but I have some longer ones coming up later this week. And of course, I will catch you guys in another one. Thanks for hanging out with me.